One of the top requests and questions I get about LinkedIn is, do I need to accept every request that comes through? I get tons of connection requests. Am I supposed to accept them all? The answer is no, you're your own person. Do whatever you want. But here are a few tips for you to keep in mind. One, until you get to that 500, I would say more the merrier, right? We've talked about how important it is to get to that 500 plus connections number. So until then, accept them all. Then let's pump the brakes a little bit and look at quality above all else. A couple ones that you want to feel free to decline. Number one, things that look like fake profiles. So if you have no common connections, if there's no context in their connection request, if it looks like they have a role that's probably just looking to sell you something, or if there's a cartoon for a picture, or if the picture looks like it might be impersonating somebody. There's lots of Brad Pitts out there, apparently, at least in the pictures. Anything that looks like a fake profile, of course, feel free to decline. Now, if it does look like a fake profile too, one thing that I would say, and it was a great way you can help the LinkedIn community, is not only decline that, but then go and click that I don't know this person. If you do think it's a fake profile, you might just click on the profile and then flag or report it and say what it is. Specifically, you should do this if you get a connection request that looks like it's spam, phishing, malware, something like that. So make sure to click on that profile and report them immediately. LinkedIn treats us with, high value, wanting to make sure to keep the platform super safe and free of fake profiles. Also, things that look like data collectors. So if it's somebody that says, that they're a data scraper, or something where it looks like their only intention to connect with you is to be able to scrape your contacts, feel free to decline those immediately as well. And you might think about accepting or declining competitors. So I think more the merrier for me in terms of competitors. I'm happy. I welcome the competition. It always helps me also see what they're posting about and who's in their network. So I figure, why not? But some people aren't quite so comfortable with it. So feel free to decline them. Just know when you decline somebody, they won't get a notification that says Sam doesn't want to be your friend. All it'll do is make the profile go back to them being able to request you to be connected again. So unless they keep repeatedly checking and then seeing that on your profile, they'll never know that you declined them again until they go to see, why aren't we connected yet? Now, consider accepting the following. So one, again, quantity over quality until you get to that 500. So feel free to accept just to broaden your network. And I also love to accept second or third degree connections if they're specifically within my buyer persona wheelhouse. So I sell to sales enablement, CROs, CSOs, CEOs, just depending on the level of company, VPs of sales, all that stuff. So I want to think about who those people are, but I also want to think about their direct reports. So account executives in sales, I'll always accept, right? Then they get exposure to what I'm posting and hopefully tell their colleagues, or better yet, their bosses about it. So think about that too, right? Can you expand your circle of influence if the people that are requesting to connect with you are within your buyer personas? Now, the other thing I would just say here on accepting connection requests, if you take the time to write me a custom message and say, Sam, I love your content, here's what I love about it, all the things that we talked about earlier. If somebody takes the time to do that, I'm going to take the time to write them a custom message back. I call that out because I hear this as a piece of feedback with a lot of influencers on the platform. People want to engage with you. They want to start to build a relationship with you, right? So if they take the time to write you a message, if you are a C-suite, if you're an influencer, if you're a VP of sales, I would say if somebody's gone to the trouble to show me you know me, to send you a great message, show them that kind of stuff works, right? And do them the service of writing a personalized message back. You will always get that from me, and I hope to inspire you to do the same for people who do that too.